Hi guys, this is Ian back with another video, and today I am going to unbox and review this Moondrop ARIAs, and I would like to thank Shenzhen Audio for sending this out to me for review. By the way, whatever I say in this video is my own opinion. This video has not been scripted, and they will be watching this video at the same time as you guys are. So I'm going to open this up, listen to how this sound, and let you guys know what I think. So stay tuned. Alright guys, this is Ian. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this kind of content and reviews of tech products, do consider to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that you get notified for my next future videos. But if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Okay, so this is the Moondrop ARIAs, and is currently retailing for $80 US, and I know I'm a bit late to the game in unboxing and reviewing of this IEM. I'm sure many videos have been out there, but I still want to let you guys know and give you guys my thoughts on these IEMs. Okay, so on the outside of the box is a very nice anime of the anime girl, okay, and on the side there's nothing, and at the back itself it has the frequency graph and some information of the IEM itself. So let's take a look on the inside with my trusty knife. Okay. Alright, so this is very nice packaging. Okay, I like the anime girl, and there is a magnetic flip box. Okay, and as you open this up, is a very nice representation of the IEM itself and the accessories below. Right, let's open the pull tab, and there is a QC check here. So QC is very important, and there is a very nice case. Okay, so inside there is this very nice case with the gold zip, and inside the case you get the cable. Okay, and this is a braided fabric cable, right? Nice cable, okay, with the elbow tip, right? So this is the 3.5mm headphone jack, and the memory hooks, the ear hooks, very nice, and the 2-pin connector that you can find here. Okay, let's put that one side. See what else is in the box. Okay, and on the inside here there is this small little box here. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so inside you have your user guide, okay, and all the instructions, okay, and that's in Chinese. On the flip side is in English. Okay, all right, here you can slowly read, but I'll put that one side. And of course you have your QR code to Moondrop, and inside here, wow, this is the first I see. Okay, look at that, right? So they provide a tweezer, and on the pouch here you have some filters, very nice filters. Okay, so extra filters if you were to lose, or you know, if the filter were to drop out, you got some filters to change, replacement ones. And let's take a look at the IEMs themselves. Okay, nothing else in the box. That's good. Very nice IEM. This is got a very matte, metallic feel to it. All right, it feels metallic. So on the outside here, you can see is a very nice design with the gold streams on the faceplate. Very nice. It's kind of a matte, metallic stealth look to it. And on the case, on the inside is metallic as well. Okay. Yeah, the whole thing is metallic, I can tell. And you've got the nozzle with the steel filters. As you can see, the filter is this color, and you can actually replace them if you damage them or it gets too dirty. All right, you've got nice branding here. I like the ARIA's branding on the side. And on the top of the IEM itself, you have the 2-pin connector. Okay. And that's about it. Oh, and of course the vents. Okay, so there are 2 vents, one near the nozzle and one at the back of the IEM over here. And yeah, the look of this is really nice. It's small. Okay, it's not as big as some IEMs that I've seen before. Okay, so let's put them in the ear. Where are the tips? Now, before I put them in the ear, let's look for the tips, if I can find any. Oh, okay, so I missed this out. So in the case, the tips are hidden right at this pouch here. And these are the tips. Let's take them out and see what tips they give. Okay, so from what I can see, there are about, wow, look at that. It's a whole bunch of tips that's coming out. So there should be 6 pairs of tips right in here. So you can sort them out and figure out which one will fit your ear. So looking at this, I will probably the thing is they are not color coded, so you might want to separate them and identify them with some marker so that you guys know which are the pairs that that fits your ear. So I'm just gonna sort this out. Bear with me. See which are the 2 the same. I think these 2 are the same. So I wish the tips were color coded so I know which are the 2 pairs that are the same, because the sizes, as you can see, is pretty similar. So I might go for this one. Okay, I'll go for this tips and try to put them on. And on the side as well. Okay, so let's try the fit and comfort of these. Wrong side. Okay, pretty nice fit. Okay, it's a little bit loose on my ears, but if I were to press it in a little bit, it might be good. The seal is okay. All right, so let's hook them up, okay, to these cables. All right, and I'm gonna listen to some of my favorite songs, and I'll let you guys know what I think these IEMs sound like. Be right back. Alright guys, so I've listened to these Moondrop ARIAs and I'm ready to let you guys know what I think. Okay, so let's talk about the sub bass. Okay, sub bass is pronounced. Not the bass hit kind of pronounced, but it's pretty thumpy. The slam is sufficient, adequate. It doesn't slams you right in the face, but is slammable. The extension of the bass, the sub bass, is pretty wide, and presence of it is very strong. Right, the sub bass is a little bit boomy. It's not really tight. It's not a very tight bass, sub bass. For the mids is pronounced. Okay, in terms of the mid bass, the drums, the kick drums, very pronounced, very solid, pretty tight. Not the tightest, but it's tight enough. Okay, and vocals are very, very nice, very forward. I wouldn't say very forward. Okay, somehow everything else seems to be together in the mix. It's like a gumbo pot, and everything else is together in it. So it's a little bit hard to explain, but the sound seems separated, but at the same time it's not. In fact, the separation of the sound is not there. Okay, everything is all together. But vocals, I would say, is good. Okay, especially female vocals. It's a little bit on the shouty side, but still acceptable for female vocals. For male, the timbre is there. The mellowness of the vocals are there. In fact, the vocals itself sounds pretty smooth. Okay, it's not really forward, but it's there. For instruments wise, I would say it's not really detailed. You can't really hear. It's not really retrieved properly. It seems pretty colored. Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, the instruments are not really represented. Okay, it's there. Okay, you can hear the instrument, but the detail retrieval of these on these IEMs, not really great. It's okay. It's fine. It's not the worst, which I've heard before. And okay, let's talk about the treble. Treble wise is pretty pronounced. Okay, it's pretty pronounced. At times it's a little bit shouty. Some people may find it sparkly, but for me it's a little bit shouty, especially on female vocals. It's pretty prominent. Okay, the roll off is pretty good as well, but at times, yeah, it's pretty high up there. Okay, staging on these are not great. I don't feel that everything is spaced out. In fact, it all seems to be jumbled out together in a Royal Rumble, and everything seems to be congested. All the sounds are all mixed up somehow in the middle. It's not a good white sound stage, I feel. But if you listen to it and as a cohesive sound, it sounds good. Somehow it's pleasant to listen to in this kind of mix of sounds, not really separated. But yeah, the staging, I don't prefer this type of staging. Okay, layering. There is not much of a layering of the sound itself in terms of the depth. So not much of a depth as well. As I mentioned, everything is all centric. All the sounds are all at the same depth and plane. The sound seems to come from the center. Everything else is all in the center. Not much on the top, on the sides. Sides, yes, a little bit, but mostly in the center, in front. Okay, and yeah, it's pretty flat in terms of the layering. Okay, let's talk about imaging. Again, this is affected by the depth and of course the detail retrieval. Not much of imaging of the sounds. The separation of the sound is not there as well. It's all together. I mean, yes, sometimes you can tell, where the cymbals are and where the bass on drums are, but because the separation is all not much layered, you can't really hear the imaging of the sound of these. Yeah, so this is what I think of these IEMs. Okay, so overall these IEMs in terms of the overall listening experience, I'm not saying it's bad, it's good actually. It's very, very balanced and neutral. The sound coming out from these IEMs is neutral. It's colored. I would say these IEMs are really colored. It's not very bassy IEM. It's not a very shouty IEM. It's okay, acceptable. And the mids are just nice at that level. And if you have listened to many IEMs before listening to this IEM, then you will appreciate this type of tuning, okay? But if this is your first pair of IEM, then you will have that feel to want to try other IEMs, because these IEMs is a very safe tuning, more of a harmonic tuning. Everything is in harmony, okay? And it's not a very prominent, no sound is prominent in this IEM. Everything is in harmony, right? At the same level plane, right? So if you were to listen to these Moondrop ARIAs for the first time, and if these are your first IEMs, you will want to listen to more IEMs to see the difference and to hear the difference, because it's not an exciting IEM, it's not an energetic IEM. It's there, okay? It's a very safe listening. I can visualize myself listening to this for a very, very long period of time, and I don't get tired of listening to this, because I can listen to all kinds of genres of music on these IEMs and I will not get fatigued. So it's not a very energetic and outstanding IEM where we can, oh, this IEM is very bassy, or that IEM is very good in treble or good in the vocals. No, these are an overall good IEM. Okay, overall, okay, it's all balanced, it's all neutral, and if you're looking for something that is neutral and balanced, these are the IEMs for you. Okay, so here are my thoughts for the Moondrop ARIAs. I hope my video helped you make your decision on whether you want to get one of these yourself. And if it did, I hope you can give my video a thumbs up. And that's it for this video. So I wish you guys a good day ahead, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Cheers.